Hi, this is Lindsay from The Homey Life, and today I'm really excited to share with you 6 different fertilizers that you can make at home. Super easy, anyone can make these, so you don't need a lot of land, you don't need to have animals, you don't need to have a compost pile. Anyone can make these at home, quick, easy, affordable, and will have great results on your plants. So I'm really excited to show you, and I'm pretty sure some of these you would have probably never thought of. So we're gonna get started though with the very first one, which is coffee grounds. Now with coffee grounds, you wanna use used coffee grounds, not raw ones. Raw ones are acidic, while the used ones are now more alkaline. So they're fine to just put straight into your garden beds. You can also use these around your trees as well. So with coffee grounds, I only add a top layer around my garden beds and around my plants, and then you will be mixing this into your soil. So you want to till it into your soil, and you'll do the same when you're mixing it around your trees. You want it to be about 3 inches away from the base of the tree trunks. Mix it into the mulch and soil around the trees is preferable. Now, coffee grounds contain nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. They are a great organic material to add into your garden beds. They are great for water retention, helping with drainage in your soil. Worms also really love coffee grounds as well. So if you have a worm farm, they will love to have some coffee grounds, and it really encourages more worms in your garden beds too. Coffee grounds are a slow release fertilizer, so it's more ideal to do it like spring and fall, but you can do it whenever you want really. Just know it's more of a slow release, so it's great to add in with other different fertilizers that I'll be showing you throughout the video. So you can do a combination and add several of these at the same time. With coffee grounds, I would only add it about once every 4 to 6 weeks into your garden beds or around your fruit trees, as it is a slow release fertilizer and you don't need very much. If you haven't already started making banana peel fertilizer, I highly recommend starting making it now. It's super easy. Literally all you do is you're getting some banana peels, putting them into a container. For this size container, it's about 4 liters. I probably want to put about 4 to at least 6 banana peels in total, so I'll just keep adding some more. You'll top it up with water to about the top, put the lid on, and then you'll let it sit for about 2 or 3 days, and you'll end up with this right here. This has actually been around for 5 days, which is fine. It's a bit more fermented, and I'll be adding this into my garden. Some of the benefits of banana peel fertilizer is it's super high in potassium, phosphorus, and calcium. The high levels of potassium found in your bananas help move water and nutrients between the plant cells, which will obviously help them to grow. It also helps strengthen your plant stems. The calcium that's in your banana peels as well is really important to help the roots take up more nitrogen. So you'll just end up with a thicker, stronger, healthier plant. And it's so easy to do. So if you or your kids love eating bananas, make sure you save those banana peels. When you're done, all you have to do is chop it up, throw it into your compost, or as you'll see later, you can blend and do a blended compost, which you can then add to your garden beds as well. The next thing is called blender composting. It's super easy to do. I just tend to save my vegetable and fruit scraps. I throw them all into a bag and just add them all up. Pretty much any vegetable and fruit scraps will do. I wouldn't throw anything super hard like your corn kernels or your avocado seeds that could break your blender. And I also wouldn't use things like dairy products or meat products in there, as they can attract other animals into your garden, which you don't really want. But other than that, all you're doing is filling up your blender with vegetable and fruit scraps. Top it up with water. It's better to use more water than less water. Blend it into about a slushy, smoothie kind of consistency, and then it's ready to go straight into your garden. This can start feeding your garden and your plants right away the nutrients and minerals that they would really love and need. So it kickstarts the decomposition process because it's shredding it into tiny little particles, which is really great and really easy. So you don't have to wait for your compost to break down. It's already doing it pretty much already right away. And then the worms and the bugs will be able to easily start turning that straight into your nutrients and great soil. The worms will really appreciate this as well, and you can put it straight around on top of your plants. You can feed these to your plants as often as you want. You can simply pour around your trees and around your plants, or you can mix it into your soil to prepare it for your next gardening season. I'm going to actually prepare this garden bed now for the seeds that I want to plant next weekend. So this is a great way to just kickstart your garden. Did you know something else you can do is when you're steaming or boiling your vegetables, that water is filled with vitamins and minerals that have leached from your vegetables. So what you want to do is save that water, let it cool, and then pour that straight onto your plants to give them some instant nutrients. Make sure the water first cools down to at least room temperature before pouring on your plants. You don't want to kill them. And also, if you salted your water, you really don't want to add that water to your plants, as it can have negative effects as well. Along the same lines as your vegetable water is actually saving your starch water from things like pasta, rice, potatoes, corn. All of those things contain starch. That starch water is high in nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and other minerals as well, which is really essential for your plants. It's a quick energy source for your plants. It helps them to grow larger leaves, helps them to grow larger roots. It's also really good to do regularly. Once a week is great to add into your plants. You don't want to do it too often as well, because starch does go into a sugar, which can attract other bugs. But it's as simple as boiling your veggies, saving that water, letting it cool, and then pouring it onto your plants. Once again though, if it is heavily salted, you don't want to add that water to your plants, as it can actually be detrimental and not beneficial. Last but not least are eggshells. Eggshells are great to add into your garden. As you can see, I have some drying here. So simply wash them. You're not going to be eating them, so you don't really need to necessarily wash them, but I do give them a rinse. Set them aside, let them dry, then I start collecting them in a container, and then I'll be grinding them down with either a coffee grinder, or you can do it also with a mortar and pestle. Eggshells are really high in calcium carbonate along with other minerals. They are a slow release, similar to your coffee grounds, which are slow release, so they're really, really good to mix with coffee grounds together. Your coffee grounds contain your potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen, while your eggshells contain a lot of your calcium and other minerals. So together, you're getting a really good complete mix. It's ideally great to add into your garden beds around spring and or fall, but you can add it whenever you want. I just simply mix it into the ground once it's been powdered up, mix it into your soil. Tomatoes specifically really enjoy this. If you're going to be planting tomatoes, just crush them up, put it at the bottom of the hole before you plant your tomato plants in, or you can use it like a mulch and grind it up and put it around your plants and sprinkle it all around your plants. Now they say that eggshells can help deter things like slugs and worms and caterpillars, things that don't like the hardness of the shells. I'm not sure if that's necessarily true, but it could be an extra little benefit of the eggshells as well if you're going to sprinkle them around your plants. Eggshells can also help to release the acidity in your soil. They're really great for also aerating the soil as well. So I highly recommend save your eggshells if you have them. Definitely if you have from your chickens, save your eggshells, grind them up, and put them back into your garden beds. If you don't eat eggs yourself, or you don't go through a lot of eggs, I'm sure either family or friends would be happy to save you their eggshells. So I hope that you found these 6 homemade fertilizers really interesting and helpful for your garden today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I have so many more videos planned, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a lovely day.